That was a nice soda break. Let's continue, shall we? Let's go to weapons orientation.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name?
Yeah, it's Mina.
Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Yeah, of course.
Memory intact? Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys. Or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
Alright, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
Okay.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target.
Alright. It's not speed, it's accuracy that's better. That's better in the field. Taking the time to line the shots usually is a good idea.
Steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly.
That's what I've been doing.
Almost.
What do you mean almost? I already got him.
Now, let's move on to the submachine gun.
Hell yeah.
Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover. Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible while firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets.
I hear that.
Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good.
Aim for precision, not...
Now for the shotgun.
Woohoo!
Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Oh, double kill.
Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but...
Say hello to my little friend!
that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Damn.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Probably didn't get a very good score because I missed plenty of times. Alright, so how did I do, Mina?
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Why?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second, in case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
How's he doing? I don't want him beating my time.
It's not bad. Close, but it won't beat yours.
Nice.
All right, let's see here.
Ah, jeez.
It'll do. Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want.
Yeah,
The course should be free.
let's try it again.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Of course.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
Yeah, that's what screwed me over. It was missing. If I don't miss my shots, you know, I just take the time, line up the shots. See? Didn't take the time.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets.
Wait for it.
Good. Next. And that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Alright, I think I may have improved the score very much so.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here.
And we got... Yeah, that's a lot better, though I got more misses.
That's one of the most impressive scores I've seen. With that in mind, you did so well. I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging. A bonus round.
This course is a joke. Did you scale it down for that jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds? They still sting, though.
Ooh.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, that'd be worth a recommendation in my report. And worth some rep with Westridge. And it'd be earned.
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit. Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
I love that reaction. I love
Let's
that.
start with the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer
Give me
rounds,
the gun.
so you won't be doing any lasting harm to your targets. Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so...
Wait for it.
Lucky shot.
All right, you're all done. Head on back.
Let's keep shooting him. Huh. Interesting. I can still get crits on him. I can do this all day. Wow, he's gonna be so doped up on tranquilizer rounds. He's gonna be smelling colors. That's how doped up he's gonna be when this is all over. This might take a while. Because I know there's like a perk I can get by, you know, critical hitting guys of a pistol. And since I am going to be using a pistol often, it might be best to actually, you know, get the pistol. Still a challenge. Like I said, I'm a pro min-maxer. We just have to find some more rounds. I'll be right back while I do this. Looks like they patched it. I guess they knew people were doing it. Oh well. Yeah, because I didn't find any more rounds.
Alright, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished.
Works for me.
If you haven't seen Westridge yet, you may want to pay him a visit after all the training is done. You've certainly aced this exercise.
Excellent. So, what perk did I get now? Alright, cage match. A discount from Saudi Arabian vendors. Also with betting man and news country. So pretty much I got a pretty nice, had some nice discounts going on. Alright, so last up, espionage.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Of course.
Yes.
Excellent. Then I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area. The first test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
I already ran one of these in basic, and every week thereafter.
Well, then this should be no problem for you. I look forward to the results.
Works for me.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Fair enough.
Great.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Bingo.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news.
Yeah, I'd rather not be
Mind
on
the gap.
Whoa!
The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Alright. Careful. No. Damn it.
What's that?
Shit. Great. I probably failed this test.
Did you hear that? Is someone there?
Maybe.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate.
Yeah, laugh it up.
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Probably screwed up. Probably didn't get the full score.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Alright, what do we got? Okay, well, I squeaked by.
Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. Do you want to run it again?
Yeah, let's not.
No, I don't think so.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
I don't think you lost any sleep trying to put something challenging together, Parker.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
I'm game.
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob. Not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Works for me.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Of course. Don't know you, never talked to you. The file I was looking for is just a random file. I know the basics of espionage. I know how this usually works.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Okay. The target there.
What's that?
Me. Alright. Let's take a look around and see if we can't get any more info. Ooh.
Did you hear that?
I see. Alright. Damn it. Fuck. Well, I really screwed up, didn't I? Well, guess there's no point in being stealthy about it anymore. already know I'm here. They already know I'm coming. So might as well just make the best of it. Says I can improvise.
Cover me!
Who are you talking to? Got the file. Now, is there any more info around here? Ah. Oh, sweet. Alright. Yeah, I can change my inventory. Oh, I can even alter the armor. Interesting. Well, can I change the armor to something else? That'd be kind of nice. Okay, what do I want? What do I want to improve on? Alright. Technical aptitude. You know what? Maybe I should remove that. Add some more stealth. Alright, that would be useful later. Yep. Yeah, I already know I'm busted. Still, definitely screwed up, didn't I? Yeah, subtlety, yeah, not very good today. Info on Yancey Westridge. Now, what other info do I have? Oh, whoops. Let's see. Stuff on the Alpha Protocol. Omar Mohammed bin Nasari. Let's see. He doesn't like joking. Joking around or punched with bullet. That's pretty good. That's something pretty good to understand. So I guess I'm gonna need to act either professional or tough around the guy. Yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me. I didn't steal anything. He probably isn't gonna be very happy.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not enough to reveal what I was doing. Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You're going to the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Yikes.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
Yeah,
that intel you gave me, why wouldn't I have that already if I'm going on the mission?
That is a good question, Agent. I would find an answer to it when you can. If not here, then in Saudi Arabia.
I don't like the sound of that.
Good.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in his slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
I'm not sure I like that comparison.
Yeah, well, none of us do, Agent. But such is the nature of the kennel you've been put in.
Got a point there.
Is there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis, but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive
Doubtful
missions.
of that.
They use you on missions? You're kidding me. Why?
I can resolve situations a field agent would hesitate at. They might be missing facts. I won't.
That's pretty arrogant. What about instinct?
I put more faith in comprehensive knowledge of regional and global politics, plus a thoroughly researched chronology of the events leading up to a mission.
Facts are only going to get you so far.
Unlikely and untrue. The smallest event analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly could have great repercussions.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Really?
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
That's true.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
Yeah.
What else do you do here aside from analysis?
Whatever is needed.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global position.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
What does that mean exactly?
This place cannot be found. If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one
program.
exists.
What happens to the program? Seems like a waste of resources.
You are correct. If ended, it starts again under a different name, with a new agenda.
You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking.
I like to
Are we
think
done here,
it's the
Agent?
former.
I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
Well, I rather like the guy. Alright, so, what do we got with that new perk that... Alright, custodial work. Intel discounts. Okay. So now, let's go talk to Westridge.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards, and it's your first day.
What can I say? Top of my class at the academy, if you read my charts. You did read them, didn't you?
Oh, I did. It was hard getting through the pages detailing your overconfidence.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have
Well,
done
as long
that.
as you read the charts, that's all that matters. I'm a little surprised Mina was paying attention to my firing skills at all, actually.
Careful. If you get any more full of yourself, not even this facility will be able to hold your ego.
Touché.
And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
Wow.
He did. What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike.
Looks to me.
Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Really?
If you're telling me I have an attitude problem, then you could have read that in my file.
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective.
Makes
This
sense.
goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
Makes sense.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing the wrong path?
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation.
Yeah.
Although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk
Sorry about that.
can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you.
Nah,
You seem to
I'm
have the
not,
basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know how someone wants to be treated? At least enough to cooperate.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Mostly stop signs, which I ignore.
There's a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Makes sense.
So when the guns come out, the dossier can come into play. Have you read mine?
Several times.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike. And
You
what
like
pisses me
professional
off.
options.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic information at that point. Let's start with a simple one. Al-Samad. That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research groups as well as people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this
We have a
interrogation
mutual
cell again.
understanding of each other. That's not very good.
Recognize him?
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al-Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Halbeck? I've run across them while I was touring the world. They don't exactly keep their hands clean. How did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more.
Crap.
He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger happy.
Well, I'm a little eager for
And
this.
we want you to kill him.
About time. I'm getting tired of this place.
All right, then. Pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit. And on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well. I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Works for me. Alright, all objectives completed. Found hidden loot. Some cash. Yeah. Most effective weapon, there's my hands.
Lucky day, Bren.
Yep.
Big lucky day. Mucho el luckio.
Anyway.
Yep.
Hey.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Anyway. Not the safe.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir. I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shahid is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads.
Okay.
An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shahid is, or guide you to the missiles.
Any
Do we have
intel?
anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flights Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
Makes
And the
sense.
third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost impossible. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
Okay.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Full security system?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
Nice.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
Understood.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up. Help yourself, but use the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Okay.
Alright, so is that it?
Guess so.
Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Nice place, though. Alright, what do we got? Aw, that is a sweet weapons locker. Alright, so I can use... I have my casual attire. Yeah, I look pretty good with that. But let's go with the SWAT utility. Weapons of choice. We're going to have an assault rifle, full pistol combo.
Mina wrote "Way to score." I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
Yes, it is. Alright. Alright. Thank you. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, she liked that. Alright. So, what can we afford? Pretty expensive, though. No silencer either. Alright. Why don't we just buy all this? Now then. Some first aid kits. Some EMP charges. An upgrade kit. I want first aid. Oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford that. Ammo pouch. Man, digital camouflage, that would be pretty awesome. Now then, let's check the intel. What do we got? Alright. Alright. Alright, I see. That's some pretty decent info on these guys. That's for the factions. Not as much. Still, not bad. Okay. Let's look around the area before I end this episode. Nice bathroom. I can customize. Okay, got that. I can still re-customize them.
There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy.
Yeah. Wow, that's a sweet ass bed. Is that it? Oh.
Hey, look. Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's, yeah.
I don't know, it looks pretty awesome, actually. That actually looks pretty cool. I like to see that movie. So yeah, as always, I'm Bren Tenkage. Or, I'm sorry, I'm Agent BT, and I'll see you later.